I'm Kellan. I don't know what I'm going to name this yet, but I wanted to start an NFL and college football podcast because I like the NFL and college football. So, a couple things that came in today I wanted to talk about. Saw that Josh Jacobs was calling for Malik Willis to be starting an NFL team. That was a little crazy to me. When he's coming out of Liberty, I know he had some buzz first round, especially right after the combine. He's got the intangibles. He's got a super strong arm, very athletic quarterback, but guy preseason week 1, he went 4 for 9, like a 40% completion rate for 39 yards. I don't know what he's seeing that I'm not seeing in Madden. You get him at 21 years old or whatever, you could turn him into the franchise quarterback, but not sure I'm buying that. I think Josh Jacobs is biased there. Malcom Jenkins is going into the Eagles Ring of Fame. I think that's a valid thing. He had a great career with the Saints. As a Bucs fan, never was a Malcom Jenkins fan. He's a dog, though. I got to give it to him. So I think that makes all the sense in the world. Something that does not make all the sense in the world is Odell Beckham Jr. getting interest from multiple teams. This guy's not him. He played 9 games last year with Miami. He got 55 yards. 55 yards. He did absolutely nothing. Last time he had a 1,000-yard receiver was 2019. Might be biased because he came in that 2014 class with my guy Mike Evans, and people were comparing them, saying he's better than Mike Evans after he had that one big catch. I never was an Odell Beckham guy. I think he's a diva. I think he's bad for the locker room. I'm not signing him. Hope the Bucs stay away. So, next, keeping that Dolphins theme, talking about OBJ over there, Chop Robinson went down, carted off the field. Luckily for Dolphins fans, he is good. Guys, oh my gosh, man, they can't stay healthy in the edge room. You got Bradley Chubb missing all of 2024. You got Jalen Phillips missing games last year. I think he played 4 games in 2024, 8 games in 2023. This guy's played 12 games over the last 2 seasons. Edge is the most important position, and they're just cycling through it. So luckily, he's all good. He posted something that he's chilling. But hopefully the rest of that edge room can stay healthy as well, and they should have a nice rotation over there if they do. Then I saw Luther Burden was getting some buzz. It's a loaded receiver room. Just took Loveland at pick 8. They still have Komet. That's a pretty solid duo right there. Loveland's kind of similar to Komet as far as that inline tight end. I'm not sure what Ben Johnson's vision is, but they've been doing a lot over there. They've been paying linemen. They got Loveland. I'm thinking that the target share, DJ Moore is going to get the bulk of it. I think you got to give Rome at least 60 targets this year, or else you're wasting the pick. He's going to be that jump ball guy, but I do think that they get Burden involved in that screen game, quick game. The thing is, the guy had first-round buzz. Apparently, he did not interview well during the combine. A little bit of a diva aspect to him, Stephon Diggs style, Odell style, so some teams are steering clear. I think he's a dog, and we'll have to see. Targeting him in the fantasy leagues for sure. James Cook, big contract, 4-year, $48 million. Pretty comparable to that Kyron contract. Just got another year and got an extra $1 million per year, which is pretty chill if you ask me. A little New York State tax there. Actually, Los Angeles doesn't have the best tax either, so call it even, I guess. I think, all in all, I think it's a well-deserved contract. I don't think that the Bills are really knocking out of the park as far as getting talent around Josh Allen, and James Cook is above-average running back, so give the boy some money, keep him in town, and keep him happy. I think that's solid. Although Ray Davis did show some flashes when he did get on the field last year, so there's that as well. Seems like running backs are getting paid these days. I'm just sitting here thinking, I'm wondering what ETN's contract's going to be if he does get one. They picked up Tootin in the 3rd. They picked up Tootin in the 4th. They got LaQuint Allen, and they also have Tank. Not sure that he'll stay in Jacksonville, but he is a dog. Thinking back to him at Clemson with Trevor Lawrence, that was a dangerous duo. You had T. Higgins there too. I do see that. He's got the upside, but just can't stay healthy. He can't stay in the field. So it'll be something to think about. Kenneth Walker's an interesting contract, though, thinking about that. I do think that he gets more than James Cook when that time does come. I think it'll maybe come in around that $15 to $16 million range. But then again, they also have Sharp, and Zach Charbonnet's a dog. I had him and Kenneth Walker last year in fantasy. Kenneth Walker goes out. I put Charbonnet in. Charbonnet gets 25 points. So I don't know what's going on in Seattle. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. And they also have Milrow. Milrow might get a couple handoffs, so we'll have to see about that. Breece Hall, though, this guy's had a terrible take to this. He said, and I quote, "They've done better than me. They've been in better situations. I feel like I'm just as talented as anyone. I like Breece Hall. The guy missed a lot of the rookie year. I think he played a couple games, 4 games. Second season, he showed a lot of flashes. He almost had like 1,300 all-purpose yards. But I feel like he didn't take that step up third year that everyone was expecting him to. A little bit disappointing. So we'll have to see what happens this year. But yeah, I mean, that team had a lot of buzz last year and didn't really get anything going. Could be Rodgers' curse. Could just be he's not that good. We'll see. They got Isaiah Davis. They've got Braylon Allen, and they also just picked up Donovan Edwards, who I'm a big fan of, coming out of the Big Ten, Michigan. So we'll have to see. Last thing I want to talk about is Dallas. What are we doing? They got $31 million in cap space. That ain't enough to pay Micah. They're going to have to do some maneuvering, but you got to keep the guy in town. He's Micah Parsons. He's the best defensive player in the league. You can't trade this guy. If you were to trade him, it's got to be upwards of 3 firsts. Maybe even throw a player in there too. They also are going to have to pay Darren Bland. It's going to be really interesting to see what's going on in Dallas. I'm not sure it's a good time to be a Cowboys fan, unfortunately. Thinking that Trayvon Diggs is going to be a cap casualty, but only time will tell.